You can now create your own AI agents in just a few clicks with Make.com. So Make recently launched their own AI agent platform. Unfortunately, it's not available to everyone yet, but luckily I've been added to the beta just yesterday evening. So when it becomes available in your account, you will find it in the sidebar here under AI agent. It's still in beta, so I hope many more exciting features yet to come. But let's get straight into it and let's create our very first agent here. So first thing to select here is the large language model, the provider that you want to use. So here we have all the popular ones from OpenAI to Claude to Grok, but also Gemini, of course. And here you need to select just the one that's best for your use case or that you are most familiar with. So we will go with the good old OpenAI. First important thing here is to define the agent name. This should clearly reflect also the agent's role because this is used in the context. And for this short demo, I will just create like a very simple agent that can perform a Google search. So let's call it web research agent. And then we're going to select the model. We will go with the GPT-4o. You can also go with the mini if you want to select, if you want to save some tokens here. And then the most important thing, really like the centerpiece, the heart of the agent is the system prompt. So the system prompt defines the agent's principles, behavior, its role, its goals, but it also sets its guidelines and constraints that the agent should adhere to. So basically, this is really like the most important centerpiece of the agent. And we will keep this very short. You are a web research agent that can use Google for a given search query. Always return with the best possible search result. Maybe best and most up-to-date search results. So let's keep it very simple for this demo, but in reality, of course, you want to make this really more sophisticated and spend a lot of time with fine-tuning the system prompt because this really impacts the output and the quality of the agent a lot. So for example, if you want to build like a customer service agent, of course, you want to also provide some insights on the guidelines and so on and how it should behave, how it should interact with the customer, for example. So let's save this agent here. And then as a next step, we need to add some system tools because now we just have the system prompt, but the agent also needs to make decisions and also needs to use tools basically to perform some actions, right? So within Make, those tools are basically scenarios that run on demand. And we're going to add here like a simple Google search. And I will show you this scenario in a second. These scenarios need to run on demand, as I've said, and also you need to add a description to the scenario so that the agent knows what this scenario is good for. So this scenario here has the description, runs a Google search for a specified query. That's exactly what we want to do. So let's add this here to the web research agent. And that's basically it. Of course, you want to add a lot more tools in reality. So you want to add, like, if you want to build like a customer service agent, you want to add, of course, like access to a knowledge base, FAQs, the website, maybe also like even access to the customer's order history or customer's information. So you want to make this a lot more sophisticated, of course, for a great agent. But in our case, that's sufficient for a quick demo. Let's save it. And yeah, for the scenario here, that's very simple. It's just one trigger and one action. It uses the SERP API to perform a Google search. So search query, and the input variable here is the search query. So nothing complicated or sophisticated here. And then, of course, like the agent itself is not active. We need to use it within a scenario to also trigger the agent. So I will create a new scenario here. And then I will just create a scenario input, search query. That's what we're going to enter. And then here, AI agent, run an agent. And then we're going to choose it, the web research agent. And then here comes the really exciting thing. And that's where you can see that it also uses the agent API in the background. So here we can add like a thread ID. So ideally, if a customer interacts, for example, with a customer service agent, it stores like the conversation's history and the context and also like the customer's, history with the agent. So what you can do here is you can keep it in a thread, so you can store and reuse a thread ID here, so that the agent keeps like the context in the whole conversation's history, so that it can provide even better results and output. So for this example, we don't want to use that. Also here, we can see like the system tools that we added, just like the Google search. I can add some additional tools just for this scenario here, also some additional system instructions, but we just want to add like here a very simple message and please research, and then on the web, just need to run it here that I have the variable test. Then I'm gonna add it here, search query, whoop, save, and then let's run search query for best pizza place in Vienna. Okay, now the agent does its magic, and then we can also see how it uses the tools and everything. So basically here's the input. Message, please research best pizza place in Vienna on the web. And response is, I researched the best pizza places in Vienna. Here are some top recommendations, and here are 5 places. I can confirm these are existing and really good. And make sure to check the most recent reviews of visitor websites to confirm opening hours and availability. So that's the response from the agent. And here we can see the execution steps. So first, that's the system prompt. That's the prompt from the human, myself. Please research best pizza place in Vienna on the web. And here we can see the interaction with ChatGPT. And here we can see also the use of the tool. Yeah. And then we can see here also again, like the role AI. And that's like basically the output. Like here's again ChatGPT involved, of course. And let's check here. Save this. In the history, how it was used, the tool, the Google search. So history, yes, here. So basically, search query was best pizza place in Vienna. And then it provided some local results, some related questions, and some organic results as well. So basically, this was then also used by ChatGPT in the final response as well. So this was a very simple use case. Of course, agents are meant to be like more complex, more sophisticated, but I just wanted to give you like a quick insight into how this platform, this new exciting feature at make.com works. I'm already working on some exciting agents like a LinkedIn marketing assistant here. And if you want to see more like this, subscribe, and then I will keep you in the loop, everything AI agents.